What's up YouTube? It's Ben, and in this video, I'm gonna tell you why you're too scared to succeed. All right, guys. Hey, if you've been following my stuff for a while, thank you. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome. My name is Ben Nader. I do videos on entrepreneurship, business, investing, recruitment, entrepreneurship, everything in between. If you like that kind of stuff, definitely subscribe to our channel and also join our Facebook group, Recruiter Empire, link in description right down below the video. All right, so in this video, guys, I'm gonna reveal to you why people are literally afraid of their own success. Yes, this is 100% true. You can do tons of research on it. People are actually afraid to be successful. They're afraid to become their full capacity, successful self. And I'll explain in detail, so watch till the end because I think this definitely can help you out if you're on the cusp of it. So what it boils down to is feeling, okay? It's the way that someone feels. So when somebody thinks about their successful self, right, that is an entirely different self than they imagine themselves right now. So currently, whatever state you're in, if you're stagnant, which is probably what you are if you're not doing something big or on your way to doing something big, right? You're sitting there thinking of your current comfortable self, not what your successful self would look like. And you see this huge gap in your mind psychologically about what it would take to actually get there and become that successful self of yourself. And it'd be way different in that zone than where you are right now. So there's this huge differential, right? Now, because of that feeling and because of that gap, right? Because that huge gap that everyone thinks about when they think about their own success and what that would feel like, they feel like that'll become an entirely different person. They feel like they'll have to do so many things to get there. They'll feel like that's a new life. That's not even them. So they can't even imagine success for themselves. So people get scared instantly. As soon as they start thinking about what they could actually accomplish or what they can actually become, they get scared about that. The reason this really becomes a problem is because people don't like change. People don't like different. They don't like new. Nobody likes anything that's uncertain or unknown. The fact of the matter is, when you actually become successful or do something really big that you've been aiming towards, right? You have to become a new person, right? You have to become the person that is that successful person. And people are afraid of that uncertainty and the unknown that's within that gap in their mind, right? So the danger comes in right away, fight or flight, and you don't want to do anything to change or become that person to become successful. You can envision it, you can see and you can think and you can understand, yeah, that's what that would look like, right? But you won't do anything about it because you're too scared of the changes that will have to take place for you to become successful. There is a 10 million version of you out there if you're broke. There is a happy version of you out there if you're sad and depressed. There is a stronger, more satisfied, more fulfilled version of you out there that exists right now if you were to only not be afraid of the changes required to actually reach that self. What becomes really interesting is that we are programmed as children, right? All throughout childhood and school, and as we grow older and the programs become stronger and deeper and more powerful to become patternized, right? And just run this pattern of go to school, get a job, do this, do that, and just follow a simple pattern. And it becomes stronger every single day unless you break free from that. 99% of people don't ever break free from that because they're too afraid of what could happen when they actually do it. They're too afraid of that change. So we're patternized into this small incremental change that we do in our lives, like simple things, moving to a different place. Okay, easy change, right? Getting married, right? A simple thing that a lot of people do, very common, right? Maybe getting a new job, always a commonality amongst many people, right? But big, massive success changes for yourself. Those are the things that people are super afraid of, and they'll never do it because they're so fearful of those changes that need to happen in between. Now, to make big changes and to make actual quantum leaps where you actually become this way new successful person that has something massive at the end of it, right? You actually have to take massive action and you have to accomplish big things. By doing that, this means that you need to become that person. You need to actually become the person that's happy, that's stronger, that has more money, that has a successful business, that has whatever it is that you want, right? Whatever it is that the person you want to be is, right? You have to become that person. However, you're just too afraid to become that person because you're fearful of losing your identity. You're fearful of losing the comfort that you're in right now. Whatever you feel currently in this state, you're fearful of losing that because you think it's going to be so different on the other side when it's really not. Honestly, the truth of the whole thing is that you can always revert back to your unsuccessful self or your unfulfilled self anytime you want, but you would never want to do that after becoming the person that's successful or fulfilled or stronger or happier. You'd always want to stay there and go even higher once you've got there because you've realized the change. You've realized how much you've grown, how much you've accomplished, what you've done to become that new person, and you'll never want to go back or never want to go lower. This is exactly why poor people stay poor, and this is why rich people become more rich. There's a mindset of scarcity with the poor people. There is a mindset of abundance with the rich people. It's choices, and everyone has the same choices. The moral of the story here is that 99% of people will make the choice of staying where they are and staying stagnant. And that's why they'll never get to the self that they actually want to be. All right, so picture yourself jumping into a pool, right? So when you jump into a pool, clearly it might be a bit colder than you had expected, but that temperature differential is only gonna last for what, 30 seconds, maybe a minute at most? And then you get completely acclimated. You get completely used to it, you're fine, you're happy, you're swimming around, and you're just in a new temperature. Just stop telling yourself lies about how you can't do it when you know very well that you can. I firmly believe that there's a reason that you're watching this video right now in time, and I seriously hope that you take my advice. All right, so hey, if you find this valuable, please subscribe for more content every single day. Also, be sure to be in our Facebook group, Recruiter Empire, link right down below this video. We will see you in there, and I will see you next time.